use one anyway. So Jennifer asked me to do a little solo set. So you heard Jennifer by herself, now you'll hear me by myself. And I agonized over what to play. I haven't done a lot of solo recently, so I brought back these two pieces from a recital I did a long time ago, and I called the recital Water Music. And these two pieces, which both basically have the same title, Ondine, are inspired by the mythological creature Ondine, U-N-D-I-N-E, but in French the U changes to an O. And it's actually kind of appropriate that I'm playing these on a flute recital because there's a flute sonata. We're not doing it, of course, but there's a flute sonata with the title Ondine by Carl Ranecke, and ironically I've played it before, but with clarinet. Although I played the first movement with flute, I think, here, but the whole thing with clarinet, so Ranecke wrote it for both. And all, that piece and these two pieces are inspired by the same creature. She, seduces. She is immortal, and she seduces men into mortal men. But if her love is betrayed, then she becomes mortal, right? So she is very playful. She's very, but she's also has a dark side, and I think you'll hear that in both of these pieces. And there's a lot of emphasis on waves. I think with Ondine, she creates sort of these waves, and I think you hear that in both pieces. They're very, very different treatments. The Debussy was actually written in 1912, and the Chaminade was written in 1900. So they're not that far apart chronologically, but musically they're quite far apart. The Debussy is much more, I would say, looking ahead tonally, and the Chaminade is of its time. It's a romantic piece, so I thought it would be interesting to kind of do them in backwards chronological order. So I hope you enjoy two treatments of Ondine by Debussy and Chaminade.